I like though how Eve was the first pick for the Valley because yes, it's not as flexible. It's very honest where he goes, but it's control in the sense that my mid is solid. You now have to give me the solution because here's the problem, right? And Hoon is one of the best players to do this. He's so intelligent, has great mechanics, and he can control that mid lane so that eventually Basic can do his thing. And there you go, there's the carry.
Yeah, I really like this kind of respect because they're really paying attention towards the draft. It's like, okay, do we really want to pick up the carry first? So they pick up the Eve first, where Eve can actually fight against the carry fairly well as well. So they pick it up first, and because they saw the show and Fredrin, you know what? Yeah, carry game, and then they pick up the Lolita. But S11, 100% win rate on this Hayabusa, not for them, but throughout the tournament. And we've been hearing a lot that the Hayabusa has been doing very, very well in scrims.
Jotun is known to be playing this Hayabusa. He's very aggressive and he has that mechanics to show off. And now with two very ideal targets in the back line for the Valley, gonna be a bit of a problem unless the Valley has something in mind. Maybe they can invade the jungle early on and shut it down before the mid game even comes around.
Which they can do because there's a Lolita in the hands of Super Shark. And this is a homecoming of sorts, ladies and gentlemen. In M3, last year's World Championships, Super Shark debuted the Lolita and immediately, almost in the first game that he played it, made it meta.
Yeah, everyone else used it. It's like, was Lolita buff? Not really. But when Super Shark used it, it's like a super Lolita. It was like, it's actually super strong.
Yeah, and S11 watched a lot of M3 as well. They took out the Roger.
Wow.
This was one of Zane's paramours from M3 as well.
They're taking away all the unexpected picks here. Because as you said, the Valley, a bit of a trendsetter. And this is what makes it exciting, right? You never really know what exactly are they going to come up with. And if they can surprise S11, then they can have a chance to just completely overthrow the expectations. And that means that in the early game, S11, known for having a calculative approach, will not have a solid solution.
Yep, so far, S11 still needing a gold laner and a mid laner. As for the Valley, they still haven't given anything to Zane or to Chicken. I guess S11 might take out here another jungler, but no, they're just closing all the gaps. It's clear that Lolita's going in the roam, but they're afraid of XP Grok.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the way that they're reading the pick and ban right now is like Arashi said, there is a possibility of actually countering this Hayabusa in the jungle, because what we saw yesterday in the game between Onyx and Toda, where you got the Fanny, we're gonna use our EXP as well as our roamer to invade your jungle. So this Grok ban, it looks weird, but it actually fits. So what I'm looking at right now for Chan is to actually use a very, very strong mid laner that can have a very good laning phase against the Eve, because if the early stage of the game, level 1, level 2, you're already losing to an Eve, you're kind of losing the jungle as well.
Lilia, do it, Lilia. You need solid DPS. The range problem won't matter when it comes to the mid game. Again, you're playing Hayabusa anyways. You don't want to go to the late game. It's gonna be very difficult.
The Lilia makes a lot of sense. If they want to go for those early game skirmishes, with the setup from the Cho and the Fredrin, that's a lot of damage coming in from those glooms.
Let's see.
Yeah, right now on screen, White Chicken as well as Papada. So you're really looking at the EXP. And I kind of feel like the way the draft has been set up, White Chicken has a lot of time to see what his matchup is really going to be. So it looks like they're setting up the draft so that White Chicken has a good chance for success.
Yeah, they're forcing him, they're forcing Papa Dog to wait. And I think that tension in the draft, going into the game, loading into it, especially knowing that your opponent still has not picked up their hero, it could build up. It's like, all right, so wait, which is Chicken? What's he gonna do?
Well, for the Valley, it's a bit of a different approach right here. They don't go for any flexible picks. We know where each of these heroes are gonna go, but they think it's just that valuable that they don't mind exposing it. And in a way, now they can predict what will S11 take to try and counter the picks that are already so obvious.
Yeah, no, there's a beauty in honesty. Like, this is such an honest draft.
Yeah, speaking of honest, we haven't seen the Thanos, but we definitely seen the Akai. Very, very strong even when you're losing. And I kind of feel like this is very good going up against the Hayabusa. Looks like they're going to end it off with the Xavier, second Xavier for the day. We've seen the damage. It's definitely going to be there. The problem is, can you actually find the space to deal the damage?
Man, I hate to say it, but S11's draft is so similar to Occupy Thrones' draft, and then RSG's draft from earlier, almost mirroring the Valley here.
Wow.
So, deja vu.
I mean, most effective tactic available? I guess. I mean,
It is.
if it's the most effective tactic, then all right, let's just use it.
But they seem they seem confident. S11, they're going into this and they have a plan.
Exactly.
What happened earlier today has nothing to do with how they're facing off against the Valley.
And I think with the Hayabusa being a big difference here, they have a better chance of maybe having a lot of pressure in the early game.
Oh, yeah.
Because we saw that the issue was the lack of snowballing in the previous match.
Well, right now I'm looking at the chase, right? Because you got a Hayabusa, you have a timer onto you. And speaking of time, let's go into the second game of the day between the Valley and S11 Gaming.
Quick note as to where these junglers are going to start, and it's not a mirror start here. It's actually orange to purple.
So both of the junglers starting in the top side of the map, trying to make sure that they are in the right area later on. We'll have to see for both teams which lane are they going to try and put their emphasis on as Erwin, really looking for a bit of a disturbance onto Mobazane.
And they force retry too.
Yeah, that's very, very solid because now they have a better chance to actually secure the Little Wanderer, which accelerates your level 4 capability. And right now, Fried Chicken as well as Papadal, it looks like Fried Chicken is really trying to hold off the lane, making it so that he gets his level a little bit slower, and perhaps at the second minute, gonna quickly cut the lane and then try to force a fight onto the turtle.
Oh, already Jotun making his way.
Well, he'll be able to get that Lethal Wanderer. We'll have to see, man. I mean, it's only level 2 right now, but the tension in the air. At any moment, any of these small skirmishes can burst out into a full-on team fight. As Jotun right here will be secure, but Mobazane actually makes a aggressive play, and that will be a stun onto Erwin. He's able to escape right now, but for the Valley, they have secured control over the turtle area.
So despite that Little Wanderer going over to S11, overall map-wise, the Valley walked away with more.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, I'm really looking at the draft from S11. They have two ways that they got to play for it. If they can do both, it's great. Because they got to chill for a single target lock along with the Hayabusa. If they can use that, they can create a lot of space for both Chan and Mile to actually get their items and scale up. If they don't, they can slow down the game a little bit and they will still do well enough, but it's kind of like wasted opportunity. I want to see how Jotun plays with Erwin, because if they can actually put pressure onto the Valley in the early stages of the game, especially around this turtle fight, that'd be great. If they're playing super passively, they're kind of wasting their win condition.
This is the opposite. It's so aggressive. Arashi, look, do you see this? Do you see this? He's invading.
He's invading already, trying to make sure that he takes advantage of the fact that the Valley is prioritizing this turtle. Of course, the purple won't be as important for Akai in the hands of Mobazane, but right now, with that turtle in Tau, actually, we can see that the Valley might be looking for something else. Fried Chicken just pushing that aggression as they are actually making moves towards the purple buff afterwards. Mobazane trying to make sure that he does not lose out on the purple buff. He gets it, and he is gonna use a heavy spin to try and escape from that situation, and S11 Gaming will not be able to find anything in exchange.
Amazing. Hakuna Matata. Everything will be all right. Did you see how Zane took the turtle and then eventually stole away Jotun's purple as well, so nothing mattered.
Well, right now, the Valley, they're in a very, very good spot, because if we look at the map, they're winning top side, mid, as well as the bottom side of the map. And Orwin right now, he's being caught, and Hoon is unable to secure the kill, but that still puts a lot of pressure. S11, they're like, okay, like just to put it in numbers, right now the Valley, they're controlling like 65% of the map, and S11, they're just slowly losing the map away. And if you're losing the map, you don't have catch potential, and your farm is going to be so delayed.
Exactly.
And that's what makes the difference, because S11, going into the game, we said it in the draft, they want a snowball. With a lineup that has a Hayabusa, they need a snowball.
Well, this mid-game might be what they need. Erwin going in, trying to find something, but Super Shark will be able to actually stave off that aggression. Mail goes for the clear, and that's the power of the Beatrix, being able to clear the wave so fast, and that allows S11 to find some breathing room.
This is almost like just because the Valley could read what S11 is going to do, because we see like attempts, okay, Erwin go here, Erwin go there, but Super Shark is just there to mitigate the engagement.
Yeah.
And Fried Chicken, I don't need no help. I'm a Thanos.
Yeah.
1v3 me. I can take it.
That's as dead a lane as it gets, and I love it. That's coming from me. I'm an XP laner in game, so going into the mid game, where we're approaching the mid game, closing up into possibly the second to last turtle here, 10 seconds away. so far, the Valley has known how to respond to everything that S11 is doing. And am I right? Did Momozain steal it?
Papa Dog now being the main target for the members of the Valley. He's able to escape though with that flicker. The heavy spin is being used by Momozain, and Fried Chicken will be able to pick up that first blood, and that will be the Valley getting an advantage, and now they are going for more.
Yeah, 4-minute first blood, that's great. What's not great right now is I have a general rule for assassins. If you don't do well early, then you're not going to contribute much into the game unless you find the specific target. It's easier said than done, because right now Hoon and Basic, I don't see them getting harassed. And if this continues, the Valley, they can really set up the map so that they can take whatever they want. S11, they got to find a way to make sure that they get a kill or an objective on the map. If not, they're really putting the Valley in a very, very good spot.
Everyone looking for something right here, but Super Shock is being so menacing in the front line, ensuring that the members of S11 do not have any chance to come even close to the turtle. We see a bit of a split right here as Fried Chicken jumps on Chan. He'll be forced to run away and actually almost gets taken out very, very low. The steal attempt from Jotun is attempted, but it won't be enough. The Valley is taking full control here.
Oh, man. Two things, right? Number one, Erwin is overloaded. I feel like that Cho is trying to do too much. Trying to help his team come back, playing for vision, looking for pickoffs, and just the same. Fried Chicken is a monster. You see how hard he was pushing? Oh, wait, top lane!
Top lane, Jotun goes in for the aggressive play. The Shadow Kill is being used, but there's 3 members there, way too much. The Ruin was being popped up, but Basic will be able to get a kill. The snipe from Mail is being used, but it won't be enough. The Valley takes out Jotun, and as you mentioned, Assassins not doing well in the early game.
Right now, S11, they almost got to slow down and actually talk to each other, because it's right now, Erwin, like you said, overloaded. You want to catch? Who? Who do you want to catch? Because almost everyone is impossible to catch. Some minor mistakes from S11. Chan alone getting chased out by Fried Chicken. Momozain dictating the jungle. There is nothing for Jotun. Level 10, Momozain. Level 8. Jotun.
And this is Akai that's rocking the jungle emblem without the cooldown reduction on the Retri. So he has to make more, I don't know, better time decisions.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so that means Momozain has evolved so much since we last saw him on the world stage.
We see a bit of a movement though. You can see that the Valley looking for yet another play. The slow comes in. The Ruin Manipulation is being used as well. That will be escape from Mile using that flicker. And that is the tower taken away. And look at the sneaky escape being used by Aaron.
Yeah, and again, like, sure, they use a lot of their own resources, but it's totally worth it. You're not letting the marksman farm. You're taking away turrets. 4,000 goal lead with just 2 kills. Right now, S11 and the Valley, they're like, we're just going to play respectful. We're going to play discipline. If we have to fight, we will. But if we don't want to, then just run away. We're just going to take what's ours anyways.
Oh, yeah, that's something to note here. About 4.5k ahead, 7 minutes in. Slowly but surely, the Valley has become more mum. Earlier, they were more game to find these little skirmishes, but now they're just like, yeah, no, we'll take what we can, but only on our side of the map.
We can see that the XP lane has also been such a problem. Fried Chicken will be a lot more of an issue later on because he's doing that macro play. You can see that the members of S11, they're just forced to be pulled away from the main objectives due to that pressure.
And there's not much S11 can do here. Again, my eyes are on Erwin. LaFell, you started this whole thing. It's like, Erwin do this, Erwin do that. And I think number one question is, do they even know where the Valley is for Erwin to do these things?
I think the Valley, they just have the sharding. And oh, Papado tries to engage. And Hoon missed flicker, but it really doesn't matter. No one caught him. Right now, the Sharingan eyes on the Valley. They know what's going to happen before it happens. Erwin tries to come in. Papado tries to come in. Is like, I see you coming in, and there's nothing that you can do. Hoon 1v1 against Jotun.
Oh!
Not enough damage.
You want to know? You want to know a secret? You want to know a secret? You know how Hoon survived that, and Fried Chicken's gonna get this, by the way.
Ooh, Fried Chicken is still trying to escape from the situation. 1v3, it won't be enough though. Jotun will be able to pick up that kill, but at what cost? Right now it's a 1-for-1, but the Valley will be pushing.
It's worth it, this conversion. By the way, Hoon, his first main item, LaFell, Arashi, listen up, Brute Force Breastplate.
Wow.
I don't need to deal much any kind of damage. Basic, it's all you.
That's 185 IQ right there.
I'm just gonna survive, man. They're gonna try to find me. Well, good luck. You found me. Now what?
Now what? Right? Talking about how you buy items at the right time, knowing your role and what your team wants to do. That's something that most Eves won't do right there. First item, Brute Force Breastplate.
Yeah, just to add on just a little bit, Hayabusa needs to win early. He lost early.
He was denied early.
Now he doesn't have enough damage. Now you build tanky items against him. It's not looking good.
There's just a lot of options available for countering this Hayabusa because he can use with the wind of nature. But oh, heavy spin being used right here. Jotun will be the main target. Fried Chicken jumps on that opportunity as Papa Dog will be the main target. The flicker with the Numen Blast does not land, unfortunately. But the Valley has taken control once again. S11 Gaming has no solution.
Man, the Valley made Papa Dog more like Baby Dog. He's not
Baby
doing
Dog.
much. Look, he's sitting at 0-3-1. Usually, the Fredrin wants to go 2v1, 3v1 in lane. The way that the economy is gone, he can't build items.
And the thing is, Fried Chicken is like, I don't know what rotating means. I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to stop me, yes, they can.
Yeah.
But while you're trying to stop me, everyone else, they're moving the gears towards mid, moving the gears towards top side in the jungle.
Oh,
and right now, the Valley's taking all.
That's a concealed play by the Valley, looking for Aaron right here. Movement of Blast being pumped so early, it is cancelled, but look at the damage coming from the basic, as well as Hoon. There's way too much for S11 to take. That will be Aaron taken out yet again.
Peter Bryce, you monster. You see how much damage he was dealing? All they needed was to slow down Irwin, not even stop him in his tracks. It's just, okay, stay there for a bit. All right, good, we move on.
Moving on indeed right now. This kill score is 6-1, and S11 Gaming, it looks like they're not entirely sure what should they do. And right now, Hayabusa is just trying to clear the waves. Super Shark as well as Fried Chicken really don't care. This is the first Lord. Can the Valley actually end it right now?
They don't really have a lot of range to work around with. Of course, they have the high ground coming in with the real world manipulation. And now with the waves being pushed, they're going to get at least one here, it seems like. But it seems like S11, they're just playing it calculatively. And the Valley do not want to risk Erwin making that hero play, keeping him on his toes though.
All right, this is the Valley making the call. We'll take it slow. We'll take tier 2 in mid. And so far, yeah, Fried Chicken has left Casa de la Chicken. Like, he left that bottom part of the map, and he's now helping push 5v5.
It's just so difficult as the Valley goes for the top tower right here. Look at Fried Chicken going in, the 1v4 essentially under the tower, and he's not even taken below half HP. The rest of the team tries to follow up on this big play, but it seems like S11 will not be able to even deter him from doing so.
The only reason why the Valley had to retreat because they saw the Hayabusa down in the bottom lane, because it looks like they have the damage, and if they do want to engage, they have that option. They just got to be careful, because if this Hayabusa continues to take all of the turrets, then it just becomes that Lord fight. If they're too occupied around the Lord, the Hayabusa could just end the game. So right now, you said it yourself. S11 Gaming, they are very calculative. So it's like, okay, it's kind of obvious we don't have enough damage. But the turns, they don't buy items. They don't buy any physical items to make sure that they can take more damage from the Hayabusa. So I feel like this is one of the only ways that they can play this out. So they gotta find a way to slow down S11, getting enough items onto the Beatrix as well as onto the Xavier, because the Xavier right now, not having the Lightning Truncheon makes it so that he doesn't have enough damage. And right now, it looks like he's kind of thinking, okay, he finished the Lightning Truncheon, so he should be able to do a bit more damage after this.
Right on cue, but look at the Valley looking for a play yet again. The purple buff will be the main target here. And S11, they just back away so far.
Okay. Never mind. I thought, like, was that a steal now? Momazin still got it.
Oh, wait.
No,
It was a steal.
Oh, it was a steal.
Oh, sharpshooter.
Nice.
From up top, yeah.
See, Lightning Truncheon, it matters.
It matters. That's a lot of burst damage. And if the game goes longer and longer, that poke might just be what will win them the game, along with the split push.
Yeah, so it's only gonna happen if the Valley makes a mistake. But we just barely missed it off camera. What happened to Papa Dog?
He just got dogpiled on, and that will be the end of him. As you can see, S11 going for a different approach right here. Jumping in, making the play with the Way of the Dragon as well, but the Vengeance is just tanking so much damage. Wow! That's Fried Chicken taking one versus 3. Erwin is the next target, and Fried Chicken is going again and again. The Lord gets picked up, and look at Jotun. This is a disaster. He's forced to run away as Erwin slowly but surely has to be chased away. Jotun is alone. But look at who with the play. The real manipulation will secure that kill as well.
1v1.
1v1 right here. Look at the blast right to his face. The flicker will not actually help land that skill shot, but the basic, he is trying to go for that kill, but the triple shadow, the quest shadow by the way, by Jotun is being used on the other side of the map though, in the base of S11. Fried Chicken just isn't stopping. He's going in again and again. Mobazane with the heavy spin, a bit too overextended though. This might be the chance that S11 needs. Real position is being used, and that will be the Valley.
Overextended is an understatement. I think that team fight and that sequence happened maybe a minute too long, and they're still not done.
They go for Jotun, and that will be him finally taken out by the members of the Valley. And now with the Lord pushing in on the top side, consider S11. They're trying their best to clear this Lord, but it might not be possible. Super Shark comes in yet again, just stunning up Papa Dog as the Basic just do so much damage, and the Numenor Buster actually lands. Basic, no fear all the way in the front, actually trying to out-damage Mill at the same time. Erwin and Chan, the only 2 members left alone against the Lord, against the 3 members of the Valley. It won't be enough. The Valley will be the winners of this match.
Took a while, but the NA representatives, the crowd loves it.
Dude, I mean, like, it's so weird where start off the game slow, mid game slow, and late game just went to 11, man. It just pushes all the way, right?
Late game had like fights happening across the map.
Yeah, again, congratulations to our match winner, the Valley. And in the game just now, I feel like when we saw 3 members onto White Chicken, we're like, okay, maybe he can take one. But he's like, nah, if all 3 wants to fight, let's go. Vengeance was clutch.
He took down Mail first, and I think that was key. The fact that the first hero that went down was the Beatrix made the difference there for White Chicken. And again, Arash, I think you understand this. His aggression and his thirst for violence was well earned.
I mean, I can relate, but when you get the Samus with the blade armor, with the Vengeance as well, he was doing a lot of damage to himself.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Exactly. Why was he hitting himself before Fight Chicken even turns around and spins the whole fight on its head?
And I like how fast the macro play coming in from the Valley, because like, okay, White Chicken 1v3. We're not gonna let you 1v3. Everyone else, okay, we secured the Lord, let's rotate. Let's actually cover all bases, mid, top, bottom side, make everything move. And the thing is, if Super Shark actually got that 1v1 kill on the Hayabusa, it'll blow my mind.
And the thing is, Jotun was actually recalling in his face, so that makes it all the more spicy. But ladies and gentlemen, I just have to say, and let me be the first to say it here at the world stage live from Jakarta, the hype is real. The Valley has come and they're stronger than ever. North America is a threat. They are here, and I don't know, I'm surprised how much and how well they've evolved and how much they've grown. Again, you put it so well. They controlled the whole map, the whole game.
It's one thing to be really good mechanically. It's another thing to be good macroly. But it's also another thing where you have evolved your own style. Where we usually see, and we say this, like, good games are boring games because you know textbook-wise do A, B, C, D, E, F. If you like stray too far, you can make flashy plays, but sometimes that can actually be punished. Here they're like, we're gonna be very disciplined. We know what to do. We're doing it. We're not going to be making mistakes, at least from the early to the mid stages of the game.
Arasha, tell me, because we're about to see the item builds here, how often do you see an Eve build a brute force breastplate first, knowing that Hoon was going to do what he did?
Against the composition from S11 Gaming, I think it's just a very smart maneuver. I've seen it a handful of times, but for the most part, especially if as a first item, that is a very surprising choice.
Right?
Yeah, timing is so important, and thank you for pointing that out, Leo, because I kind of feel like they've already, like I said, seen the future. This is a Hayabusa, he wants to come in, so my damage is going to be enough, and it's not the thing that really matters right now. The slows, the controls, that's what's important. Surviving is more important because in MOBAs, the damage dealers, you got to deal a lot of damage, but the #1 task, staying alive. So that is a very clutch item. And speaking of items, S11 Gaming, Chan did not die in this game, but still, the generation of items is a little bit slow. In fact, having the Genius Wand as the 4th item, I kind of feel like is misplaced. I kind of feel like if he used the Divine Glaive, he would have had a little bit more damage, especially looking at the Valley having, let's count it out, because I saw that Super Shark already has the Athena Shield, and going up against the Athena Shield is probably better to have the Divine Glaive. And if you don't want a Divine Glaive, honestly, Glowing Wand is a good choice as well.
Yeah, no, the Genius Wand actually says you have time, but no, S11 did not have time.
Did not have time.
Yeah, they couldn't go the DPS.
The enemy is banning. Please ban a hero.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
True love is like blood.
Everything engulfed in
The
flames.
enemy is banning.
May the blood of my enemies
Valor
flow
and
from
royalty
my
Your
in a
team
dead
is
body.
banning.
The ocean is not just our
The enemy
home.
is picking.
It is
Your team is picking.
Let's roll!
all shall succumb to my power.
The enemy is picking.
Olimar, save my people from the demons.
Dragonborn is back.
Please pick a hero.
I do what I want to do.
Do you want to make friends
The
with
enemy
Nana?
is picking.
Popple and Koopa are the best partners in the world! Love outshines
Your
the
team
golden
is picking.
crown.
Football and games! Two of my favorites!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Nah.
would recognize someone as weak as you? Should have let Valley teach you how to fight.
First blood.
Let me take you to another world. Your life.
Slain an enemy. Double kill.
Sorry.
Request backup. Killing spree. Shut down. Okay.
Your life.
Enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Do anything.
Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Should have let
Enemy
Valley
missing.
teach you how to fight. Your life shall be shattered in an instant!
Request backup.
Who would recognize
Enemy has been slain.
you?
Initiate retreat. Backup.
Let me take you to another.
You have slain an enemy. Request
Or
backup. On my way.
orc. Poor you. Why don't you just surrender?
Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Your life shattered in an instant!
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Request backup.
The abyss is home to me.
Our turret has been destroyed. An ally has slain the turtle. You have been slain.
is home to me.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack. An enemy has been slain. You destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
Your strategies are pitiful. Your life.
You have slain an enemy. Our turret has been destroyed.
Poor you. Why don't you just surrender?
Killing spree. You have slain an enemy.
As weak as you.
Take down the Lord. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Killing spree. Ally has been double kill. Mega kill. Wiped out. An ally has slain Lord.
Your life will be shattered in an instant!
Your team destroyed the turret. Has been killing spree. Shut down. Double kill. Killing spree. Your team destroyed the turret. Your team destroyed a turret. Shut down. Mega kill. Initiate retreat. Shut down. Unstoppable. Mega kill. Your team destroyed a turret.
Your strategies are pitiful. Who would recognize someone as weak as you? Poor you. Why don't you just surrender?
Our turret is under attack and has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. Launch attack.
do anything for the abyss. Anything! Do anything for the abyss. Anything!
Request backup! Initiate retreat!
Orc.
Initiate retreat!
Abyss.
An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Let me take you to another world.
Victory! The enemy is banned.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
Your team is banning.
You are facing a cluster.
is banning.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Your team is banning.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
My fists are unflinching!
The enemy is picking.
Valor and royalty
Please
in
pick
a
a
dead
hero.
body.
To me, fun is all that matters. True love is like blood.
The enemy is picking.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
See value in me?
Your team is picking.
You should.
This time, the choice is mine.
Light will fall prey.
The enemy is picking.
Only love and night are everlasting.
I've been waiting for Your too long. Your team is picking.
Not just our home, it is who we are.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Is a sight grants us courage to keep on going.
Initiate retreat! Yeah! Request backup! First blood! You have slain an enemy!
He doesn't need to know anymore. Loneliness is not about being alone. Missing him is.
Low mana, retreat! Yeah!
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Launch attack!
No one is more sincere than Cecilia.
You have slain an enemy!
The currents of blood stretch far and wide.
The enemy has slain the turtle! An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain!
Whoever wrote my lines is a long-winded bastard.
Loneliness is not about being alone. Missing him is.
An enemy has been slain!
My thirst for blood and for him is just insatiable.
Ult is not ready.
Enemy missing.
The smell of blood excites.
Ult is not ready.
Puddle of blood is a sight that relieves me. Do not go gentle into that good night. My soul is love still.
You have been slain. Well
Night
played.
ends at night.
Let's get the turtle! Lone, well played. Ally has been slain. Well played. Request backup.
May the world be embraced with blood.
Slain the turtle. Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain. Good game.
Blood grants us.
Ally has been slain.
No one is more sincere than Sicilian.
Ult is not ready. Request backup.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
The curse of blood.
My thirst for blood and for him is just insatiable.
An enemy has been slain.
Puddle of blood is a sight that relieves me. No one is more sincere.
Initiate retreat.
Whoever wrote my lines.
Initiate retreat. Flame the turtle.
The curse of blood stretches far and wide. Love grants us courage to keep on going.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Loneliness is not about being alone. Missing things.
Turret is under attack.
He doesn't need to know anything.
Legendary. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
Love grants us courage to keep on going.
An ally has been slain. Well played.
Puddle of blood is a sight that relieves me. Smell of blood excites me.
The curse of the turret is under attack.
Well, he doesn't need to know anymore.
An enemy has been slain.
He doesn't need to know.
Double kill. Enemy rampage. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
No one is more sincere than Cecilia.
Your team destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. You have been slain. Killing spree.
He doesn't need to know anymore.
Our turret is under attack.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
destroyed. Our turret is under attack. The enemy has slain Lord.
Missing him is big. The world embraced with blood. My thirst for blood and for him is just
initiate retreat. And initiate retreat. Defeat. Your team is banned.
Valor and royalty
The
in a
enemy
dead
is
body.
banning.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
You are facing
Please
a
ban a
cluster.
hero.
My fists are unflinching.
true love.
The
It's like
enemy
blood.
is banning. Your team is picking.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
I do what I want to do?
Kill all at once!
My magic flows as freely as the wind.
Your team is picking.
I might not be a lighted man, but I do know my traits.
The enemy is picking.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
Woohoo! Set me on fire!
Please
and I'll
pick a
ride
hero.
To the battle.
Everything engulfed in flames.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family
The enemy
or
is
destiny.
picking.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! Push first! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! We're
Why
equal in
can't my
both.
teacher just understand me?
Initiate retreat! Request backup! We're behind in goal.
Escape my burning blasts.
First blood! Wait for me.
Maybe I should make myself a flaming skateboard. heat of the inferno.
Launch attack! Enemy has been slain. Request backup. Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
The world of flames is my domain.
Let's get the turtle!
Soon you will all know the full force of the arcane.
An ally has slain the turtle!
Magic?
First.
No, this is the arcane.
Killing spree! Launch attack!
Song of fire. Lava burst!
Request backup! Request backup!
Why can't my teacher just understand me?
You have slain an enemy! Double kill! An enemy has been slain! An enemy has been slain!
You can't escape my burning blasts.
An ally has been slain!
Maybe I should make myself a flaming escape song of fire. Lava
Monster kill! An ally has been slain! Launch attack! Enemy has been slain! Push first! You destroyed a turret!
song of fire. Lava burst!
Slain an enemy! Double kill! Well played!
Soon you will all know the full force of the arcane.
An ally has slain the turtle! An enemy has been slain!
Song of fire. Lava burst!
Request backup!
Feel the heat of the inferno.
Killing spree! Shut down!
Maybe I should make myself a flaming skateboard.
Request backup! Request backup!
You will all know the full force of the arcane. of fire. Lava burst! Why can't my teacher just...
Enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Double kill. Ally has been slain. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain.
Magic? No, this is the arcade.
Your team destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Killing spree. Shut down. An ally has slain Lord. Request backup. Battle spell in cooldown.
Feel the heat of the...
Enemy has been slain. Mega kill.
Song of fire. Lava burst!
Launch attack.
Maybe I should make myself a flaming
Your
skateboard.
team destroyed a turret.
You can't escape my burning blast.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Magic? No, this is the arcade.
Request backup.
Fire. Lava burst! My domain.
Enemy double kill. Your team destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat.
Why can't my teacher just understand me?
Battle spell is ready. Push first.
Soon you will all know the full force of the arcade.
Okay. Request backup. Launch attack. Launch attack. Ally has been slain. Launch attack has been slain.
Maybe I should make myself a flaming skateboard. Soon you will all know the full force of the arcade.
Initiate retreat. Ally has initiate retreat. Your team destroyed a turret. Well played. We're ahead in goal. Request backup.
Magic? No, this is the arcade.
An ally has slain Lord.
The world of flames is my domain.
Okay. Okay. Request backup.
of the Inferno.
Launch attack!
Song of Fire. Lava Burst!
Legendary! Your team destroyed the turret! An enemy has been slain! Enemy has been slain! Double kill! An ally has been slain! Victory!
The enemy is banning.
Everything engulfed in
Your
flames.
team is banning.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Valor and royalty
The enemy
in a
is
dead
banning.
body.
Where is my target?
Your team is banning.
Vengeance incarnate.
The enemy is picking.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
I am the moonlight that breaks through the
Please
darkness.
pick a hero.
I am the Starry Night.
Popple and Koopa
The
are
enemy
the
is
best
picking.
partners in the world.
Out of my way, I'll get torn to pieces!
Your
out
team
all the
is
injustice
picking.
in the world.
I would rather betray the world than let the world betray me.
True love is like blood.
The enemy is picking.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning.
You should be ashamed for not trusting yourself. Your team is picking.
I am he. Always will be, no matter what.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
I do not care for the sun.
First blood!
Listen, the wind is whispering. Night gives me the eyes to look through all.
You have slain an enemy! Initiate retreat!
The sharpest should never underestimate his prey.
Request backup! On my way.
Blooms and withers tonight. Be it behold!
An ally has slain the turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
No armor can withstand my better daggers.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Well played.
is restless.
Request backup.
My feathers need the most delicate care. I've given up all for this mask.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Life blooms and withers in the night. Behold!
Your team destroyed the turret. Shut down.
Into the night.
An enemy has been slain. Request backup.
Night gives me the eyes to look through all. The stars are to be admired.
Request backup.
No armor can withstand my feather dagger.
An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
I've given up all for this mask.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
Listen! The wind is whispering.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Thank you now!
You have slain an enemy.
My feathers need the most delicate care.
Our turret is under attack. Ult is not ready. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Behold! The sharpest hunters should never underestimate his prey.
An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Our turret is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Request backup. backup!
Be the devil first if you wish to illuminate them! I do not care for the sun.
Request backup! Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Slain.
I will end you now!
Sorry. Let's get the Lord! Request backup! Your team destroyed a turret! An ally has slain Lord! An ally has been slain.
No armor!
An ally has been slain.
The stars are to be admired. Behold! Tonight is restless.
Shut down! An enemy has been slain. Double kill! An enemy has been slain. Double kill! Your team destroyed. Launch attack! Your team destroyed the turret. Launch attack! Victory!
Your team is banning.
You are facing a
The enemy is banning.
Valor and royalty in a dead body.
Please ban a hero.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
to drop the beat of the flash.
The
Come
enemy
on,
is banning.
Let's roll!
I'm bound by nothing.
Your team
be it
is
family
picking.
or destiny.
May the blood of my enemies flow
enemy
from
is
my
picking.
spear.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
I love the smell of gunpowder in
Your
the morning.
team is picking.
Humble and Koopa are the best partners in the world!
The enemy is
Los
picking.
Hakados. Not on my watch.
Woohoo! Set me on fire and I'll blaze through the battle!
I am
Please
vengeance
pick a hero.
incarnate.
Elsa, everything engulfed in flames.
The enemy is picking.
Kill all at once!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Benevolence is harder than any art. A higher spiritual state is my pursuit, but also my weapon. I thrust into the deepest darkness, trapped in light. When I lose my balance, I came to lay the evil bare. I win without fighting.
First blood!
What should I do?
An ally has been slain.
higher spiritual state is my pursuit, but also my weapon. Hey! I win without fighting. I came to lay the evil bare. What should I do for? I have a son. I plummet into the deep darkness, seeking the trapped light.
Request backup!
My blade goes where suffering happens.
Initiate retreat!
Different, but equally.
Well played. Request backup. The enemy has slain the turtle. An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat. Sorry.
My weakness weighs me down.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Benevolence is harder than any armor.
Our turret has been destroyed. You have been slain. Launch attack! The enemy has been slain.
When I lose my bearings, Nindo guides me.
Your team destroyed a turret. Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat.
I win without fighting. My blade goes where suffering happens. Weighs me down.
Ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
to Lady Evil Bear.
Request backup. Request back. Ally has slain the turtle. An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Killing spree. Shut down. Double kill.
Benevolence is harder than any.
Team destroy the turret. Ally has been slain. Request backup.
When I
Wait.
window guidance.
Ally has been slain. Mega kill! Our turret has been destroyed.
A higher spiritual state is my pursuit, but also
Request backup.
different, but equally moral.
Wait.
What should a ninja fight for, Hayabusa? My pleasure goes where suffering. A higher spiritual state.
Coming!
is
Wait
my
for me!
pursuit, but also my weapon.
Initiate retreat!
When I lose my bearings, Nindo guides me.
Initiate retreat!
Benevolence is harder than any armor. I came to lay the evil bear.
An ally has initiated retreat now!
I plunge.
Turret is under attack! You have slain an enemy! Shut down! Double kill! An ally has slain Lord!
I win without fighting.
Killing spree! Initiate retreat!
My blade goes where suffering happens. A higher spiritual state is my pursuit, but also my weapon. I came to lay
attack!
the evil bear.
Your team destroyed a turret! An enemy has been slain!
Benevolence
Shut down! Ally has been slain. Sorry.
When I lose my bed, Nindo guides me.
Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
My weakness weighs me down.
Initiate retreat.
I win without fighting.
Killing spree. Double kill. Our turret is under attack. Let's get the Lord. Initiate retreat. Killing spree. Launch attack. Launch attack.
Into the deepest.
Victory!
Brazil going to take on the Valley.
Then we have Echo and RRQ, and you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people waiting for that one. And to round out the day, just like yesterday, we're going to end it with Team Hawk from Malaysia against RRQ Akira again from Brazil. I think we're going to end the note on a high note again.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, I'm down for Malaysian teams, so I'm excited to see the debut here for RRQ Akira at the world stage. It's not like they are strange